Hi everyone and welcome to our 4th grade math website. The purpose of this website is to provide students and parents with tools and resources to help further enhance their learning experiences. As you can see, here is a basic flowchart of our website. It starts out with our math resources homepage. It then goes on to learning games, which has quick review games and login to play games. Instructional videos, which have place value, rounding, addition and subtraction, unit conversion and metric measurements, multi-digit multiplication and division, multi-digit multiplication and division again, angle and measurements, fraction equivalences, decimals, and measurements. We then go on to tools and resources. Here it provides students with virtual manipulatives, calculators, timers, and printable resources. Next, we have our contact page, which includes our teacher bios and email addresses. And we also have a whole separate page dedicated to parent resources, which includes links to the standards, hands-on math activities, Khan Academy activities, and parent roadmap to standards. And lastly, we have professional development. As you previously saw in the flowchart, there are several links you can click on to view the various pages. So we have our home page. We also then have our learning games. And here it shows you all the different games that students can play. So we have ABC Ya, IXL, Brain Pop, Math Playground, Prodigy, Huda Math, Toy Theaters, Cool Math Games, Zern, PBS Kids. There's so many games. We then go on to instructional videos. And here there's just a bunch of different Khan Academy and songs and different videos that students can watch and parents can watch to gain a better understanding of what their students are learning about. We then, if you click on more, you can go to tools and resources. And here we just have a bunch of different manipulatives, fractions, clocks, calculators, timers, pretty much things that students will need just to help complete homework assignments. Next, we have our contact page. And here it's just a nice, friendly meet the teacher bio. So parents get a better understanding of teachers, and they also have ways in which they can contact them. Each teacher, if you click on the email, will drop a nice email to contact your teachers. Next, we're going to go to more again. And we have parent resources. And here we just have different standards. And below each picture you'll see, click on the Common Core Standards above to learn more about what your child will be studying. So each picture has a description as well. And lastly, we have our professional development page, which we will go into more detail later in the video.
When we were developing the concept behind our website, our group decided that one of the main goals for the site should be to provide students with a variety of resources in order to best support them in their mathematics. With this goal in mind, we searched for various resources that students could use to improve their mathematics skills, as well as provide an enjoyable experience for the students. We decided to split our resources into different pages: learning games, instructional videos, tools and resources, as well as parent resources. One of the best ways to effectively engage students in a topic is by using games. However, there are so many different educational games available through the internet that it is sometimes hard to find the ones that are most helpful for students. Using student input as well as our experience as teachers and our experience with the students, we have selected some of our favorite gaming and educational websites that students have found helpful and enjoyed. Some of these include abcya.com, Math Playground, Huda Math, Toy Theater, Cool Math Games, mathgames.com, and pbskids.com. Some other websites that require the students to create an account in order to use are IXL, brainpop.com, Prodigy, and Zlearn. You can access each of these sites through this page and clicking on the images right here, as they are links to the websites. Next, you have instructional videos. This page is very similar to the learning games page in the sense that we wanted to provide additional resources for students to better understand mathematic concepts. These resources could be a video breaking down the subject itself, or providing students with a strategy or trick to remember the different parts of the subject. There are also links to Khan Academy as well as other sites that can provide additional resources for students to better understand the specific subjects. As there are also additional original created videos by our group on this site, on this page specifically. Next, you have the Tools and Resources page. The idea behind this page is to provide students with specific resources that they could use while completing their math work, such as being able to manipulate base 10 blocks, being able to visualize fractions, being able to manipulate clocks in analog and digital, being able to have an online stopwatch or a time calculator, and then having the classic calculator, as well as printable resources that can provide students with worksheets, math drills, graph paper, or other kinds of chart paper and planning paper that they can print out at home. Finally, we have the Parent Resource page. The Parent Resource page provides parents with links to the Common Core standards and a roadmap of the Common Core standards so parents understand what topics their students will be learning in the classroom. Additionally, there are links to other sites such as Khan Academy and an additional site that allows children to play other mathematic games at home. The resources provided through our website can be helpful at effectively engaging students with their mathematics and enrich their mathematic experience in the classroom and outside. Through the site, students, educators, and parents have access to a curated resource hub, which is available inside and outside of school and can be used to improve the overall mathematic experience of the student.
For our professional development section of our website, we chose to focus on using the tools of Prodigy, BrainPop, and Code Combat in the classroom. This section provides information for teachers, including tips and tutorials on how you can begin using this technology with your students. So to access the professional development page from the home page, you can go to More and scroll down to find Professional Development. When you scroll down, you'll be able to see the links to BrainPop, Prodigy, and Code Combat. So I'm going to start with BrainPop and explore the resources for that tool. So on this first page, we can see how BrainPop can enhance an educator's skills and how it can also enhance student learning. The alignment to technology standards as well as Common Core standards is also located here. So here I can find BrainPop video tutorials. Each of these include how to create an account for your classroom. Here's an interactive video on using BrainPop with your students and how to track your students' progress as they use BrainPop for their content area skills. I'm going to go back to the BrainPop home to access other BrainPop resources. Here I can find handouts on using BrainPop in the classroom. Here is a handout on great ideas for using BrainPop with your students. And I can go back to access a conclusion and resources for BrainPop. Here shows effective ways to use BrainPop with your students, links and resources for teachers that may be having some trouble using BrainPop, and also how to contact BrainPop with any questions that you may have when beginning using the program. Now I'm going to go to the Prodigy resources available on our professional development page. And this also includes how it's an effective tool for both students and teachers, how Prodigy can align to both technology and state content math standards. If I go to the bottom here, I can find tutorials about getting started with the program. So this first video is an interactive video on how to use Prodigy with your students and how to create your account. Here is also a handout on creating an account, getting students set up with their accounts, and it includes some information about what the teacher dashboard will provide and the important information about student progress that's available there. We've also provided a link to a Prodigy Learners experience. So this just shows teachers what the program looks like from a student perspective, and how the students will respond to math questions throughout their use of the program. Here I can see a list of effective ways to use Prodigy with their students, including from an exit ticket to a learning station during a math lesson. And finally, contact and resources will provide teachers with links to the Prodigy website, videos, webinars, different resources that will help them use Prodigy with their students, and how to contact Prodigy with any questions. And finally, Code Combat. Again, similar to the previous two tools, we show how Code Combat can be used in the classroom, how it's aligned to both to the technology standards, and a page is offered that shows how to get started using the program. This video shows teachers how they can set up an account and begin using the program with their students. A handout is also included here that can be downloaded to help teachers get started with the program. And finally, the conclusion page has another video on using the program. This is also an interactive video with questions throughout, and additional links and resources to the Code Combat page will help teachers get started using Code Combat with their students and help them integrate it into their classroom instruction. I hope you enjoyed learning about our professional development webpage, and we hope you check out the resources available here.